saying, listen, I'm going to kind of shut you down for a minute. You've been caring for so many people, for so long that you've neglected or you put your care on the back burner. So I took that as a wake-up call for me. My niece is in the business, and she actually, brought the business to me. And I feel like it works came to me at the right time because even though I've worked in corporate America almost 20 years, corporate America hasn't always been nice to me. So meaning, working on contract work or what have you, it just wasn't a good fit at the time when I got sick, having to take off, go to doctor's appointments and things of that nature. So just really made me have a wake-up call and appreciation for having a business like this. And I know you said, timing is everything, but timing really is everything. And sometimes, we're praying for certain things to come in these certain boxes and these packages, but God brings us different things, right? So I really love this company also because we are a Christian-based company. Our CEO and, other of our, high-end corporate America or corporate of It Works really believes in, our bodies being a temple, right? And us taking care of it. So they really stay on the cutting edge of developing new products. So I'm going to get into, our keto coffee if you're a coffee drinker. But literally they started this company just to make some extra money. They wanted to make an additional $500 a month. So I know, pretty much all of us on the line could use an extra $500 a month. I know I'll be the first one to say I do, especially with a high schooler, playing football and extracurricular activities. And then my daughter doing, swimming and all of that. So, they wanted the same thing, never knew that this company was going to turn into almost $1 billion company, right? So we of course started with the wraps. The wraps is our flagship product, meaning you can only get it from us or a distributor, not somebody just off a line randomly. So that's what started our company. But since then, we've developed over 40 products. So I love that we have an amazing line, 4 or 5 different lines that we have of different products. We are a debt-free company. Our home-based office is in Florida. We actually started in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And then we're wrapping the map, meaning we ship throughout the United States and in 21 countries, and we're growing our international, teams by the day. So I'm super excited as where this company is really going. We also are a giving back company. It's not just about selling products, sharing these products, but it's also about giving back at the end of the day. So I participate in the sex and drug trafficking of young girls. We also have mission trips that go to Africa. We have bought like a mission house there. So we do a number of different things. And at the end of the day, we want you to know that this is really all about you getting your health in order. And if you want to have some financial gain and create a legacy for your family, we can help you do that as well. So again, you're already familiar with the wrap. It's for tightening, toning, and firming. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time there. What I will share with you is that, the wraps are strictly for that. We have some personal results here, and I'm going to show you, one of my business partners is on the line too. But it is strictly for that. It's to help with that redefining, like you said, that giving you that tighter appearance, to chisel you up in the definition. So the products are great for men and women. Men tend to wrap even better and have better results just because of their body makeup, as well as, here's a female who tightens and tones after 45 minutes. You can see her results as well. So I really like that, everybody can use these products. I've even wrapped my husband before, which has been fun. So these are actually Tanisha and I. Tanisha is on the line. I'm going to let her hop on and introduce herself. But these are some of my actual results. So after I was diagnosed, like I told you, I ended up having some major surgery on my esophagus. And this is pretty much what I was left with after my surgery. I went from 153 pounds to 112 pounds. And so this was after 1 wrap. This was after 3 wraps. And I'm not sure for you, how many wraps did it take you to get the result that you were looking for?
I think, let's see, I did the buy one get one wraps when it was offered, and I think it took me maybe a good 2 wraps. And the thing with me, I did it overnight. I find that when I did it overnight, as opposed to maybe 2 hours, I did tell Shaquita that the struggle for me though was drinking the water that was half of what my weight was. That was a challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And I
when I
think,
stuck with it,
mhm.
you can definitely see the difference.
Right, right. And so a lot of times I love it when people are like, oh, the wrap didn't work. But it's like, okay, did you drink the water you were supposed to drink? Did you wrap properly? Did you, did you consider all these different things into wrapping? Because sometimes people won't, or they say, oh, I just tried one. And it's like, no, ma'am, everybody does not need one.
Right.
It may take three, it may take four. So you just have to be realistic with yourself, because
Hmm.
it might have taken you 40 years to get that body, and all, those years you've been putting bad things in. Now you want a miracle, so you have to be willing to put in the work. And I'm always
Exactly.
going to say that, we love our products, we love the supplements and things, but we also want you to create a healthier lifestyle for yourself. So this was actually Tanisha's results. She likes to tell people, you can't suck in back fat. And she didn't realize that this is what her back looked like. But this
Hmm.
was 24 hours after, and then this was 72 hours after. And this
Okay.
was like what was a game changer for her, as far as launching her business with It Works, because she had such phenomenal results. So Tanisha, do you want to take a second and introduce yourself really quickly?
Sure. For those of you that don't know me, I'm one of Shaquita's her favorite accountability partner in the business. And by day, I work in corporate America. I'm a research analyst here in Norcross, Georgia. I've been in the business for about a year and a half, and the main reason that I initially joined
Oh.
was not about 4 pounds overweight, with the family history and diabetes and high blood pressure, losing family members in their early 30s.
Oh
I
wow.
have basically seen it all when it came to health. But the initial reason why I joined is because, like the young lady said, I was very, very busy. But on top of me working in corporate, I had also recently just moved to Georgia, and it was about 2 years into my marriage. Met my husband in college, and our student loan debt was really just burying us. It was very stressful, frustrating, and caused a lot of fear with all the stats, how divorces end and financial
Yep.
challenges. This was my way of allowing me and my family to get above water. So even though I had a pretty good job, I was still struggling to pay my student loans. So this was my way of having that $500 student loan payment for myself, and also my husband's student loan payment, without having to go and find a second or a third job. So maybe, you're on here and you love the products, and you could use some extra cash, but you really can't find enough time to go and pick up a second or third job for Christmas. Or maybe you have student loan debt because majority of the time you have to go and get all those amazing student loans in order to further your career. This can definitely be a great outlet. So the plus of that, not only wanting the money, but also figuring out that the wraps actually work. I was one of those people that was very skeptical, and I was like, okay, girl, well, like Shaquita said, I can suck in my stomach when I'm taking pictures. I was like, wrap basically prove to me that it worked. Like, I was like, and if you're going to give it to me for free, great. And 3 days later, the whole world like kind of changed for me. Like, I took leave. I shared my pictures on Facebook. Like I told her, I said, girl, I am not no salesperson. Like, you be hitting it hard. I was like, if I really can fall in love with products that I enjoy and just share with anybody, from the people in Kroger to the lady in a Chick-fil-A line, like, I knew I had my hands on something good. And if Shaquita want to go to the next slide, for those of you that have already used the wraps, when I got my results, I was not using the defining gel. Those results was just basically from the actual body applicator. So when it comes to my stomach, that's a whole different other story, because I literally still had to suck it in after using one wrap. So with my stomach, I actually add the defining gel to use as my moisturizer every single day. So with the wraps, you're using every 3 days or once a week. And now with the defining gel, you're moisturizing your area that you're wrapping and also other parts of your body that you want to tone and tighten and also just hydrate. So this is the moisturizing gel that's for any area from your chin down. Some people also use it for eczema. I personally use it for dry skin. With the weather changing, this is a great moisturizer to have in your skincare bag. So this is great with the young lady on here that have already tried the wraps. This will be a great way to maximize your wrap results instead of just using the body applicators to tone and tighten your stomach area. This is also great for cellulites as well as lighten up any stretch marks you may have.
Okay.
And I also used this, Shannon, after my surgery. So I had to have laparoscopic surgery. And so they basically I call it my 5 bullet wounds. But they really did the defining gel really softened that up for me. So they lay nicely now. They're lighter than when I had them, when I initially had surgery. So I live by my defining gel for sure.
Got it.
Okay, so that's definitely something you can add to with Shy. This is also one of my favorite products. So it didn't sound like you've ever tried the greens, but this is definitely one of my favorites. Because of my disease process, I use the greens outside. So the wraps I used initially, but that was not like my first love. Between the hair, skin, and nail vitamins and the greens, those were like my go-to. But the greens will give you 34 fruits and veggies. So if you're not one who gets in enough fruits and veggies, this will definitely supplement you. You're also going to get 52 herbs and superfoods in there, like turmeric, dandelion, things of that nature. It has matcha tea in it. It's vegan prepared. So no soy, no GMO, no artificial flavoring. So I really like that. And when you want to lose weight, you want to be more alkaline than you do acidic, because in an acidic environment, you're going to hold on to a lot of toxins. So kind of going back to what you talked about before, about just feeling healthier and clean and not bloated, this will definitely do it for you. Also helps a little with regularity too. Of course, I can't really say, but this helps me for sure. And I know Tanisha could attest to it as well. So we really like our greens for that portion of flushing us out and keeping us really regular. Now, our greens come in 3 flavors: orange, berry, and chocolate. I think we're both definitely team berry. Chocolate is growing on me if you are like a chocolate milk drinker. I'm not a milk drinker, but I do like the chocolate greens. In our new keto coffee, I also like it. And like if I'm going to do a smoothie, a milkshake with my protein powder, because it's almost like a Wendy shake or something like that. So I definitely love, the greens, and the orange is kind of bland. So it just depends on your taste buds.
Now, what's the difference? The like the big jar, and then I see like the little sleeves, the little.
So these are, this is a 1-month supply. This is a 2-month supply. And I absolutely love these. These are called our greens on the go. So you can see it there, greens on the go. Those are like the Crystal Light package. So it literally comes in a little, so it's more, conducive to an on-the-go lifestyle, because it sounds like you're a busy mom too. So I keep those in my car, in my purse, or when I'm out. I'm going to show you how a business partner would do it. She will have them in her purse, and see, she can simply share with other people as she's meeting new people. See how easy that is, Shannon?
I know, right?
You just mix it right on in your day.
So with a little with the jars, is a scoop in there, and you just scoop it out?
It's a scooper, and it's probably like, if you could see my hand, it's probably like this small, but it's really deep. So it gives you a good, And if you want great energy, it's great for an energy source. So that was one thing that I absolutely loved about it, because with my disease process and like right after surgery, my energy levels were very low. And that's when my niece was like, well, why don't you try the greens, Auntie? So that's kind of how it led me to this. But energy is great. Immune system is great. And especially the winter is about to come up. Kids bring all kind of mess home. When I initially started taking the greens, I had no colds or anything. You know how you get that one-time cold or something. So I swear by the greens. Some people drink it in hot tea.
Don't forget to mention that with the new blend of greens, they're also kid-friendly. So I have a few people on my team, especially moms. Instead of giving their kids like Kool-Aid and things like that, they're mixing the greens like in a water. So that's how they're getting their fruits and vegetables for the day.
Oh,
So
that
it's
is awesome.
something that you can use. Also, something that you can kind of mix up for a fruity drink for your kids to help with their immune system.
I like
That's
that.
pretty good.
Okay. I know, right?
Yeah. And I've also put it in my son's smoothie too. He plays football and lacrosse. So sometimes I'll eat something in there because the only thing he thinks is a vegetable is salad and broccoli, honey. So I'm like, oh, there's so many other vegetables in the world that we got to introduce you to. So you're familiar with the 2-day cleanse. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but if there's some other people on the line, you know, this is a 2-day herbal cleanse. The most important thing for me is, you know, I don't really say a lot of weight loss. What I do promote, you know, when I took my initial one, I lost 4 pounds. After that, it was like 2 to 1 pound, but mainly for me, it's just not feeling so bloated. With my disease process, you get a lot of bloating and all of that. So I like it for that reason. And then I just feel lighter, you know, I feel refreshed. And it's about, you know, 3 to 4 days when you get that good cleansing. And it's like, okay, whoo, I needed that. Because we carry anywhere from 8 to 10 pounds of sludge just sitting in our intestines. And then people wonder why they feel bloated or their stomach can't be released, or you feel so groggy on your work day. It's because you're full of poop and you need to be released from it, okay? All right, so our true weight loss system or product, one is being the Thermogenic. That is our ultimate thermofit. I love this, and I don't take it for weight loss. What I use it for is more so the energy and then the amount of calories you can burn with it. So when I go to my workout class, I can do about 600, 650 calories on a day. When I don't take it, it may be about 3 or 4, you know. So you have the ability to burn an additional 240 calories. It's going to increase your metabolic rate, and it's going to help you burn more calories and give you that energy boost. Some say, you know, it will help with cravings too. I do find myself when I take it that I do have to like remind myself to eat. And then our Fat Fighters is another top seller. If you've never experienced that. Right, so you've had the Fat Fighter, so you know it's pretty much 15 minutes to 60 minutes after your heaviest carb meal. You're going to absorb it helps you absorb about 30% of fat, 70% of carbs to help you excrete that from your body. It's great to regulate glucose levels. And again, everything is all natural and plant-based. So I really like that. And even if you aren't a carb eater, you can definitely, but you can definitely use the Fat Fighters for like wine. If you're going to have a couple of drinks with some friends, you can use that. Or if you just want a cheat meal, you know, the Fat Fighters will come right in, pizza night or something like that. So, and I don't know if you work out or what have you, or if you're into protein shakes, but it sounds like you're a mommy on the go. So I like the protein shakes as well. It comes in chocolate or vanilla, and this is what I was telling you, I mix to make my green chocolate greens with my vanilla shake. Again, this is one of the cleanest protein powders that I've ever tasted. I've done whey powder and some other proteins, and it's like gritty or it really tastes funny. I like our protein powder. It blends really well, not gritty, and it's made from yellow pea and brown rice, which is very clean. Again, this is soy-free, no GMOs, no artificial flavors, and it really does keep you full. You know, people are worried about like the grams of protein. You can always do 2 scoops to double that up if you wanted to get you, you know, 30 grams of protein if that's what you needed. But I like it because it helps with helps with your metabolism, but also is great for a pre or post recovery to help you build that lean muscle mass. So if you're just looking for a 1 meal replacement, you can do this and definitely get your system into a weight loss you know, ready for whatever you're going to do. And we're going to be starting a 90-day challenge. Tanisha, this is her picture. Tanisha, do you want to share with your Catwoman suit real quick?
Yes. So, like I said, I was not the one that really took the product serious at the beginning of my journey. But I realized when you fall in love with products that kind of work for you, you really don't feel like you're selling anything. It was like easier for me to talk about it because I can say, girl, when I was taking those greens, I was so regular, girl. Like, if you haven't been regular and bogged down and you're bloating, girl, you need those greens, and tell me about your experience after you had the greens for 2 weeks. So that was me when I first started using the greens. So my routine was the greens and the reps, especially for my stomach area. And then I started using the It Works System package, which is going to be on the next screen. And that includes all of our top weight loss products. So I know you already use the cleanse. It also includes the greens every single day. And then it includes the ThermoFit. So it allowed me to increase my metabolism because I really didn't have that much time to work out, like hours and hours of time. So with taking the ThermoFit, it allowed me to burn more calories all in one. So I eventually lost 30 pounds in the entire year. I love to eat. We'd always make jokes about me always eating, but I needed something to kind of give me that extra push. So when I'm working out, that's really about 30 to 45 minutes every single day. And that's walking because I do not like hardcore cardio. So the ThermoFit kind of builds my endurance and allow me to sweat more when I'm doing even just walking. So for those of you that do not like the gym, you still can really reach your results and your goals even if you're not in there for 2 to 3 hours. On the next screen, Shaquita is going to flip to our 3 top packages they recently came out with based on the goals that a lot of people have. And those goals range from, are you just trying to target your stomach area? Are you looking to support your weight loss goals? Or do you just want overall health? So being that I had a history of diabetes and high blood pressure. My uncle passed away when he was 33 years old. And with me approaching 30 in the next few years, I said, okay, well, if I can find something that not only allows me to lose weight, but also create a healthy lifestyle, I'm in for that. So that's when the It Works System package was released. That's the third one on the far right that includes those top weight loss packages and also the blender bottle. So if you're really busy and you're on the go, that blender bottle allows you to put everything in the capsule at the bottom cap. So you have everything with you at one time. You just need to grab your bottle and run out the door, basically. The second package is for someone that wants to burn calories, fight fat, and build muscle because you're going to get that protein powder, vanilla or chocolate in this package. And if you do want to tone and chisel a little bit, you're going to get 2 extra wraps. And then you have the Target Trio, which it sounds like you had either that package or something similar because this package includes the full box of wraps, the cleanse, and the fat fighter. So it sounds like you had that package.
Right.
Is that what you had?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you are familiar with one of our newer product lines that includes everything together. And then on the next screen, of course, we have our full skincare line, which is one of my new favorites. I am so cheap and I'm taking Financial Peach University to get my finances together, so I no longer go to the nail salon. So on the right are my personal results using the hair, skin, and nail vitamins. Yes, those are my hands. They look like this, and I do not have any polish on them, so don't judge me. But this is what they look like now after 1 month of using the hair, skin, and nail vitamins. And on the screen, that was also Shaquita's personal testimony of using the hair, skin, and nail vitamins, whether you're natural, which I am, or natural and just wearing your silk press. This is a great multivitamin that also includes biotin. So it's great for your hair, your skin, and also your nails. And it's not just biotin, so you're not going to have the same symptoms that you may get if you're just taking fully a multivitamin that's just biotin only. So that's the difference between ours. It's going to absorb in your body much faster, so you're definitely going to see results faster than some of the other vitamins out there in the industry.
Okay.
Are you natural? I see you have your bonnet on.
I'm natural. I'm natural.
Mommy, okay, awesome. How long have you been natural?
Oh gosh, I would say 4 years now. 2000. Well, about 5 years. 2012.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you may have all the product routines and everything. I'm still trying to figure it out, and I get really
trust and believe me, I don't. I always have it in a protective style.
Well, you give me hope because I'm only 2 months in, and I'm already like, man, if I buy another leave-in conditioner that doesn't make my curls pop, I'm gonna go.
I only stopped because I was pregnant with my daughter, and I just continued the path. She just turned 4. So other than that, it's just I'm still struggling. Lashida will tell you, I can't. It's great for a weave or some twists. I can't. The twist outs, the bantu, the this, that is. I can't.
Right. Well, I'm excited to know I am not alone. This is actually my second time doing the big chop, but I'm gonna really try to stick it out because it's like my new little project. So, The other part that I really, really like to talk about, Shaquita and I also talked about it at the beginning, but the distributorship side. Of course, yes, we're talking about the products, but with Christmas approaching, I know I'm not the only one who went to school and have all this debt. And maybe your debt is not student loan. I commend you if you don't have no student loan debt, because this is the worst thing ever. I wish I didn't even go on those trips with my refund check, because I wish I could. But, if you have credit card debt, or even just needing an extra $50 a month, Shaquita and I personally are diamond leaders in the company. We earn about $2,000 with this business. And this is the most easiest thing ever, to be able to sit home in my pajamas and be able to use technology to talk to women all across the world. Like I said, I've been in the business for about 1.5 years, and financially, I have been able to pay off $10,000 worth of debt last year. I'm excited now to learn to manage my money a little bit better with Dave Ramsey, Financial Peace University. And I just love being surrounded by like-minded women that look like me. I mean, it's so many sisters in this business. It's encouraging to see us just lift each other up. We are a Christian-based company, so we're praying for each other, lifting each other up. I mean, because it's not easy, but nothing is. Working in corporate. Right. So I definitely want you to give it a pray on it, and pray, because if you were able to get that Target trio, girl, the business is only $99, and it doesn't mean you have to get products every single month. You can kind of customize it based on your budget and earn some Christmas cash. I want to share some F-bombs with you tonight. Our company's solely foundation is based on the friendship, the fun, and the freedom. And for me, freedom means, being able to, when I do start my family, we've been, married about 2.5 years now, and kids are coming up in the conversation. But if for any reason I cannot go back to work and work in corporate, even though I have the experience, even though I kind of made my reputation at my company, I want to be able to have an option to be able to stay home with my children if I have to. So this is going to be that vehicle for that. Freedom can also mean freedom of your time, because we are so busy. So having the time even after the PTO hours run out, that's one of my hiccups in corporate America. I'm like, I want to take a trip. But Shaquita, did you want to share something about the F-bombs tonight?
No, I mean, I think Shannon can see. I mean, we are just really close knit. Like Tanisha said, she's one of my favorite accountability partners. Yeah. But I have thoroughly enjoyed this. Not only am I doing it with, new friends, but I'm also doing it with family. I brought my sister along the way with me. She's in the business. We've since added my dad to the business. And he's over in Germany. So again, just really trying to create a legacy for our family. So, at the end of the day, it really is your choice. As a loyal customer or as a business partner. And as you can see, both get 40% off of all the products. You've already experienced the loyal customer having the option to order what you want to order. You earn perk points. And then you can upgrade to a distributor. So, you can also have those same benefits. I like to say that, a loyal customer is really just like a distributor, because the distributor is a glorified loyal customer. We're trying products just like our loyal customers, getting results, but now turning those results into some residual income. And like Tanisha said, I'm sitting on 3 degrees over here, Shannon, my husband on 2, so 5 degrees between the two of us. So, our student loan debt is just like out the wazoo, right? So I can attest that this year I've been able to pay off. We just finished paying off $35,000 worth of debt, y'all. I am super excited about where, this journey is taking me. And I just want to take like-minded women with me, because this company is very diverse, and we are really making a mark in history. And I feel like this is just the groundbreaking of what this company can do. If we can look past, and this is about to cut off on us, but if we can look past, just about being products based and all of that, it is so much bigger than that. And I welcome you to our world and would love to see you on the other side. So definitely, if you have any further questions, you can get back with LaShaida for sure, or, invite other women out. But definitely, like Tanisha said, just pray on it and, make your decision. And we'll always welcome you whenever you're ready.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So thanks for taking time to hop on with us. And then Shy and Tim, Tawana, I'll call y'all. All right, Tanisha, thanks for
Alrighty, have a
hosting.
good night.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Good night.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Good night. I think it's gonna hang up on me, y'all. It is.
Okay.
Hey, Tawan, we can jump right back in on the same number. I'll tell